we all have what I call soul challenges, soul barnacles. As a soul coming into this earth plane, it's really different. And so we brought these gifts, and then we bumped up against these new concepts, new ideas about how to be a soul in a human faculty. But when we first did incarnations, it was way back when it was sort of like cavemanish. You know,
Okay.
It's been cavemanish until about 10 years ago when we think about it. So it was like, wait a minute, I don't understand how things work here. So we feel like we're in the minority, and we have to flip it around and go, all right, so what do I need to do to feel like I fit in, feel like I belong? Because if I don't feel like I belong, who or what am I going to bring my gifts to? Okay? And then we start to, in essence, start the fall of separation because we try to fit in. That's not holding spirit. That's betraying our spirit to fit in. Oops. Okay? So we all have these soul wounds, and then we go, well, I feel abandoned all the time, or I feel betrayed all the time. Where did I get that pattern? I've studied my childhood. And it comes from soul-level wounds. And the beauty is these soul-level wounds of separation are very easy to clear because the soul is very malleable. Not like our subconscious. It's, so stewed, interesting word, so steeped and stewed in their patterns, and they have to hold on to them for dear life. The soul's like, sure, change the flow. Okay, good.
There would be a lot of freedom there, whereas there's a lot of constriction around that, because what are you trying to fit into? It seems like we're trying to fit into some sort of box or an idea, or it seems like it's going to be something that's foreign to us, because it's not,
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. We're trying to fit into something foreign, which is unknown, so we go, I have to try really hard to fit into this unknown. It's so uncomfortable. It's so strange, but I have to fit in. And then we in essence, let go of the fullness and richness of all that we are. And that's why we feel so bad, actually. It's in essence our own doing. Darn it, we have to take responsibility. It's our own doing of trying to feel like people here will take care of us, things like that.
Okay.
Or we won't feel abandoned once we're here. But the only way we're not going to feel abandoned is to be fully connected to Spirit. Then we feel full and connected, and we don't care what everybody else is doing. If they're in fear, etc., that's like, okay, you guys, that's an interesting choice. Yeah.
So when you were saying this idea of being fully connected to Spirit, and I'm looking at this wondering about our soul purpose, our soul gifts. How do we tap into that, or how do we reconnect? How do we get connected with Spirit or become more fully? Because you said it's easy and pretty malleable.
Yeah. That's a great question. Part of why I wrote these books.
Of course.
What I do with clients all the time is I take them on what I call a journey to either their home world or their soul essence, so that they can get reconnected in the way that's true and unique for each one, because your soul essence has a field of strength, love, peace, all of that is yours, never going anywhere, and it's connected. Your soul is, in essence, this is a real kernel, your soul is connected to everything, everywhere. So when you're connected to your soul, and I know someone's going to be asking in about 2 seconds, well, where is my soul and how do I connect to it? Just like you're asking. When you connect to that, then you start to open to this whole expanded field of all of creation where manifestation comes from. So it's very easy to get connected to your soul and soul essence. That's why I wrote the Soul Radiance book, and I do a CD meditation so anyone can, on their own, connect to their soul essence. It's very different than classic meditation. And what I've discovered is that many people are very frustrated with their inability to do classic meditation, and it's often because they're not supposed to do classic meditation the way we've been taught. And I'm not dissing any of it. It's great, but there are many souls that go, you know, it just doesn't work for me. And so I feel like I'm a dummy at meditation and I'm the failure.
Hi there, my name is Nina Wallinder, and I wanted to talk to you about Layers of Health. Layers of Health is a free online community dedicated to investigating holistic and alternative health options. These options can include physical health, mental and emotional health, business health, as well as your spiritual health. So you can join me as I discuss your health concerns with various experts, mentors, and leaders in their fields. And these interviews are offered for free live, as well as during special encore presentations. But if you find one that is particularly interesting to you, you can also purchase it. So you can join me at www.layersofhealth.com, and I'll see you on the calls.